Hi, it's Andrea from Club SciKidz, and I decided to take it outside this afternoon to do the next part of today's activity. So you've been reminded and you've learned a little bit more about chemical reactions, and you're ultimately going to use chemical reactions to help you reveal your treasure. First, what we need to do is we need to hide your treasure. What we're going to do is we're going to use baking soda, a little bit of water, vinegar at the end, and a little bit of food coloring. So you need about a cup of baking soda is more than enough. You just dump it in your bowl. And whatever color you want to use, now is the time that you go ahead and add it to your water. And you do not need a lot of water. You're going to add enough water just so that you can barely bring it together as a kind of like a dry dough. So we have, and again, you don't need to use all of the baking soda. It depends on what your treasure is. My treasure that I'm going to be burying are 3 pennies. So the chemical reaction that we're ultimately going to do is with the baking soda, which is a base, and the vinegar, which is an acid. Now, the reason why we can use water is because water is neutral. It doesn't have a charge. So this is pretty much what you want it to look like. So now what you're going to do is you're going to start making it into a ball. If you can make it into a ball and it sticks, you're good. If it's super, super crumbly, maybe just a spoonful or 2 more of water. So once you have your ball, you're going to take whatever your treasure is. And I have a couple treasures, so I'm just going to start forming my ball or my egg and just sticking my treasures in there. Here's our egg, and our treasure is buried. Now, what you can do is, if you would like, you can actually let this sit out and dry. If it's on a nice sunny day, it'll dry. Or if you don't want to wait, you don't have to wait. You can go ahead and you can start revealing it now. So all you need when you're ready to reveal your treasure, and if there's a couple of kiddos at home, you could each make one and then have somebody else reveal your treasure. You just need a little bit of vinegar. Now, ideally, you'd have a pipette, but most people don't have a pipette sitting around at home. So what you can do is you can either use a spoon to take a spoonful at a time, or you can use a straw. You stick it in the water, you seal off the end, and actually if you cut the straw to make it a little bit shorter, it works a little bit better. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to drop some vinegar on your treasure. So you can see the straw. You can probably even hear and see it. So what is happening is you are creating a chemical reaction from the base of the baking soda and the acid of the vinegar. And what it's creating is carbon dioxide. And the carbon dioxide is a gas which is causing those little bubbles. If you don't have a straw, you can use a teaspoon and just a little bit. The smaller amount of vinegar you use at a time, the longer you can make the reaction last. And the goal is now at this point, keeps the kiddos busy for a very long time, is they need to dissolve their egg and reveal their treasure. And this is just another spin on the classic baking soda, vinegar, volcano. And you can see there that as the as the gas is created, it does kind of weaken it. That's why if you did leave it dry just a little bit, it probably wouldn't crack like that. But you can go ahead, probably, if that happens to yours, you can just form it back together. And then you can continue revealing your treasure. So I hope that you had a great time hiding your treasure and then revealing it using science. I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye.